Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today guys, I'm doing paid review 21QB156 and this is for Bob. Before we start, wristwatch check, Rolex Mil Gauss, the Z Blue. Dear Pontiff, please forgive me for I have sinned. Let's call me Bob for the purpose of this confession. I'm a 52-year-old shopping center developer from mostly free Texas, married with 2 children. I've always loved Rolex, but could never afford Rolex until this point in my life. Unfortunately for us all, Rolex are not available from the AD regardless of money. I confess that despite your warnings, I paid the Rolex AD watch game. For the past 18 months, I've been kissing the proprietor of my local Rolex AD in an attempt to gain access to Rolex Steel Sports. I made a foolish agreement with my AD. In fact, you might say I made a deal with the devil. I agreed that I would purchase any and every new Rolex watch they offered me as long as it was a man's watch. In exchange for access to watches, I also agreed to not immediately resell any new watch. So strong is my lust for Rolex that I would agree to such absurdity. I now own 11 watches, and recently the AD has cut me off, saying their supply has further slowed and that I have more than enough for any one person. The truth is, I am very grateful and happy with most of the watches I have been offered, but certainly some less desirable pieces came my way. Pontiff, I seek your wisdom. Should I, 1, stop collecting immediately and be grateful for my current collection? 2, sell some of the precious metal Rolex and purchase stainless steel in the grey market? Or 3, perhaps a different idea, I should completely fill the 2 watch boxes that I already own with 5 more Rolex watches and then quit? Number 4, how should I fill the remaining 5 spots in my watch boxes? If I add a Mil Gauss, a Yachtmaster, and an Oyster Perpetual, I could own an example of almost every Rolex model. Thank you for your continued horological guidance and assistance with my dilemma. I have attached a list and photo of my 11 Rolex watches and 3-piece Omega collection. I have sent you a massive fee for your review. Please be completely honest. I deserve your full admonishment for my sins. Sincerely, Bob. Thank you, Bob, for getting me to do this wonderful collection. So let's have a look firstly what he's got. What does he have? 11 Rolex and 3 Omegas. Let's have a look. So we've got number 1, Rolex Datejust, 41 mil, steel, silver dial. That's a reference 126300. 2017 anniversary gift from my wife. My first Rolex, perfect wind and wear. You know what? That's a great watch to have. Great occasion. I would say keep beautiful. Who doesn't need a Datejust? Number 2, 116613LB, Submariner Bluesy, 2018, my second Rolex to celebrate selling a shopping center. And an absolutely beautiful watch. I love the 40 mil ceramic Bluesy. Absolutely beautiful watch. I can think of nothing finer than a Bluesy. Number three. We got a Cellini, so it's not all smooth sailing. What do we got here? Let's have a look. 50535 Cellini Moon Phase 2020. The first Rolex my AD sold me under our agreement, paying my dues I felt. I gotta be totally honest with you, the Cellini Moon Phase. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't think it's as bad as you think. It's actually pretty fucking good. Number 4. Reference 228238. Day date 40mm President. 2020. A beautiful yellow Rolex silver dial. You know what? That watch now is very hard to get. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. I got to be totally honest with you. With those 4 you've mentioned, what a beautiful set. I wouldn't tell you to sell any of those. Number 5. 126719BLRO. GMT Master 2. 2021. A tacky white gold meteorite dial. I question why I agreed to buy anything offered. That watch is selling for a fortune. You have struck shopping center gold. That is pretty damn beautiful. Number 6. 126660 Sea Dweller Deep Sea. 2021. Finally, a stainless steel sports model I could easily wear. 44mm case, as big as I'm a big guy. Beautiful watch. I love that watch. That's the non-James Cameron, I think. Beautiful watch. I like the black dial Deep Sea. Then we've got a 116503 Daytona two-tone 2021. The gold dials on the gold face may deter some, but I love it. Probably the least desired of all the current Rolex Daytonas, but you know what? It's actually pretty damn beautiful. I'd keep it. I wouldn't sell it. Number 8, 126334, Datejust 41, black dial. 2012, glad to have my first Jubilee bracelet. Yes, nothing wrong with that. A beautiful watch. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And that's got the white gold bezel. Number 9, 116900 Air King 2021. I put on a green rubber B strap and I think it really works. I can't stand a green rubber B strap. I don't think it does work. I'd put the bracelet back on, but it is a very good watch. Number 10, 226570 Polar Explorer 2 2021. I'm very surprised how much I wear this watch. It works in most occasions, yes. And you've got the new movement one. You've done extremely well. Number 11, 326934 Sky Dweller Steel blue dial 2021 blue dial. The last watch my AD sold me before he cut me off. And then we got some Omegas. Let's have a look. So that's the Rolexes. And I've got to be totally honest with you. Let's look at this. We've got divers. We've got the Submariner Bluesy. We've got the Sea Dweller Deep Sea. Then we've got GMT, we've got the Explorer 2 and the GMT Master 2. I'll just turn this aircon on. Very noisy going on here when you're Got a family at home. They're always noisy, you know. GMTs, you've got the Meteorite Dial and the Explorer 2. Then the Daytona. You've got the two-tone with the gold, which is very valuable. Datejust, business wear watch. You've got, to be honest with you, I think you got a absolute beautiful collection. Absolutely beautiful. Would I sell any? No. No. No, no, no. Omega 3-piece, you've got the 2254.50 Seamaster Professional. 2012, purchase used from a friend. That's a nice Omega. Number 13, we got a Speedmaster Moonwatch. 2019, 1861. Big complete box, big box complete. Recently put on a black rubber strap. Don't like these rubber. I don't like rubber on that. I'd prefer the bracelet or a leather strap. And finally, we've got a Seamaster Planet Ocean Chrono 2019 Monstrous 45.5 case, which I love, being 6'5" and 265 pounds. Okay, so I've got to tell you, in all honesty, I love the collection. So, my own opinion, should I stop collecting immediately and be grateful for the current collection? Okay, I reckon absolutely. Absolutely. And I'd possibly go back to your guy there and see if you can rekindle the relationship. Say, look, maybe, I don't know if he's just a Rolex boutique or he sells jewelry. Maybe buy some other crap to get this relationship going, because you've done very well. And he is a business. At the end of the day, he's a business. Sell off some of the precious metal and purchase stainless steel in the grey market? No, I wouldn't do that. Because that meteorite dial is worth a fortune. The meteorite dial is worth a fortune. Even the moon phase, that is a beautiful watch. The day date, I wouldn't be selling it. The two-tone Daytona, no. I definitely no. Or perhaps I should completely fill the two watch boxes that I already own with, maybe get a smaller watch box and then quit. I think if you want to add some more, that's okay. Add some more if you want to add some more, but I don't think there's anything wrong with adding more. But I try and rekindle. You're a businessman, very successful businessman, based on the fee you paid me. I'd go back and say, hey, take him out to a restaurant, nice restaurant. Give him a nice expensive bottle of scotch and say, how do we rekindle this? That's what I would do, man. Should I fill the remaining 5 slot if I add a Milgauss, a Yachtmaster, or an Oyster Perpetual? I could. Okay. To be honest with you, do you really need... I got a Milgauss on my wrist. Do you need it? I got to be totally honest with you. You know, I like a steel sports watch, wind and wear. You've already got that in the Air King. I don't think you need the Milgauss. The Milgauss, if you really love the Milgauss, add it. But I wouldn't do it unless you really, really want to... I mean, I've got a Milgauss. I love it. But if I had an Air King, I'd be happy with the Air King just as easily. A Yachtmaster? I wouldn't really... I don't know what a Yachtmaster's going to do, because you've already got the two-tone bluesy, you've got the Sea Dweller, Deep Sea. I don't... And you've also got 2 sea-going Omegas. I don't know if you really need a Yachtmaster. And there's Yachtmaster 1 and Yachtmaster 2, so you'd need 2 if you wanted to play that game. And an Oyster Perpetual. Oyster Perpetual is really a nothing watch. They've gone crazy in recent times, but they're a nothing watch. So I got to be totally honest with you. If I were you, my advice to you is to get a really good safe. I'd get a really nice safe. I wouldn't get a modern safe. I would get a 70s Chubb. 70s Chubb. And I would have in your study, have all the boxes, and I would stick on a photo and keep your papers in your safe with the watches. And in the box, you put your photo of which watch relates to which box. It's called estate planning. And tell your wife the papers are in the safe with the watch. Man, I think you have got amazing collection. Amazing. I'm jealous of the collection. It's incredible. It's incredible. Thank you. You say here, thank you for your continued horological guidance and assistance with my dilemma. Okay, so to be honest with you there, amazing collection. I would try and rekindle the deal. You're a businessman. Come on, it's like you get knocked back on a zoning application. You don't just say, oh, too bad. No. What do we need to do? I'd go back to him and take him to a restaurant, take him out and say, let's go out for lunch. I want to thank you. Give him a nice bottle of scotch and say, what do we do? Let's rekindle. You know I don't sell. This time I would say to him, look, all I really want, and name the watches you want. Do I think you need the Milgauss? Not really. The Yachtmaster, see there's two Yachtmasters, Yachtmaster 1 and 2. I don't think you need them. Do you need an Oyster Perpetual? Not really. No way in the world. Definitely no on the Oyster Perpetual. It's a nothing watch. I honestly, my advice to you, beautiful collection. If you want to add some, sure. A Milgauss isn't that expensive. Okay, it's not that expensive. It's going to hold. It's a good investment. Yeah, buy the Milgauss. A Yachtmaster, I don't think a Yachtmaster is going to do anything. Either a 1 or a 2. It's not going to do anything for your collection. And an Oyster Perpetual, definitely less than nothing. That's a nothing watch. That is an absolutely amazing collection. It is absolutely amazing. That's an amazing collection. You've got beautiful. I even love the Cellini. The Cellini moon phase. I know I got Patek. Okay, I know I got Patek. But you know what? I really like the Cellini moon phase. That's a kind of a special watch. If you're a Rolex lover, I wouldn't be dumping it. I wouldn't be ditching it for the sake of ditching it. It's beautiful. And I say this, you've paid me a fortune in this review. I wouldn't sell a thing. I really would not sell a thing. I would not sell a thing. It's beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Sky Dweller, Day, Meteorite Dial. My God, you are so lucky. Do not sell a thing. You are so lucky. It's an incredible collection. I love it. I got 9 watches. I've got 9 myself, okay? I've got 9 watches. I wish I had your collection compared to mine. And I'm not saying that because of I haven't even worked out the monetary value between your collection and my collection, but reading that there, you know, I like it all, Rolex. And the watches you've bought, they have become so valuable. The meteorite dial is worth a fortune. The day-date, you can't get that shit. The Cellini, it's actually beautiful. Beautiful. Man, you've won the lotto of life. Okay? Look at this. How old are you? You told me how old you are. You're 52. You're my age. I'm 49. I'm 50 in October. Married with 2 children. And you got money. Man. You've had to work for it. That's the best money to have. Money you had to work for. That's the best money to have. It's money you made yourself, you worked for. You know how it works. I'm envious of your collection. I mean, I love my I got 4 Pateks, 3 Rolex, a Speedy, and a Reverso. I love my watch. Yeah, I do. I'm not looking at, I haven't even done this. Yours is worth more than my collection, but I look at it and think, you know what? This collection rocks. Yeah, I love it, man. This is Viking amazing. If it was, okay, so I'll be honest with you. You bowled me over. You went in there, you made a deal with the devil, and bloody hell, it paid dividends. I like your collection better than mine. And it hasn't got dickhead watches either. You don't have Hulk or ceramic or Pepsi. You've got bloody ball-breaking stuff there. I love it. I really, really love the collection you got, man. Would I add what did you want to add? You wanted to add the Milgauss? Maybe. The Yachtmaster? Maybe a steel with blue dial? Don't worry about the Oyster Perpetual. That's a nothing watch. That's all I'd do. It's Viking. And get your wife one. I hope you've got Mrs. Property Developer. Get her a 31mm Oyster Perpetual. That's what she needs. Or a Datejust. Get her one. What a beautiful collection. I love it. It's amazing. It really is. I'm not just saying this because you paid me a fortune. I'm saying this because I'm bloody. I look at my collection and say, this guy is bloody. I don't know how the bloody hell. I don't know how the bloody hell you did it, but fuck, that collection's amazing. I wouldn't sell the Cellini. I wouldn't sell the meteorite dial. That's to die for. The Day-Date 40. I love it. Love it. Love it. Even the gold dial Daytona. I love it. I wouldn't sell a damn thing. I wouldn't change a damn thing. Well done. Well done. Yeah, well done. Take the guy out who set this deal up with you. Take him out to a beautiful steak restaurant. give him an expensive bottle of scotch and give him $1,000 in an envelope and say, I want to rekindle this relationship. What will it hurt? Even if you give him all that stuff and he gives you nothing, you tried. And you paid handsome. The dividends you got were amazing. I love the collection. Ooh, you've really got me thinking, yeah, I love the collection. It's amazing. It's amazing. Well done. What a collection review. Thank you so much. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube. Because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.